Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Monday, the 22nd of January, comes to you from London. And we're looking at the dollar first, and we see the dollar still just below that level that we saw back in September last year. So this is the lower low, now really being clearly defined. So whilst on the short-term chart we are seeing a little bit of a recovery, it's more flat than anything. This downside target to 90.37 on the dollar index was given and met. That was given back in November, now met. We have a little bit of a downside target here, not yet activated, but more importantly, we are seeing trend changes and longer term downside targets activated here. And seeing that euro stronger, sitting at 122.44 against the dollar this morning, and having activated a big upside target of 158 there. So we are really seeing a reversal of fortunes here for the euro against the dollar. Dollar falling against the yen, looking more bearish here as well, and sterling looking stronger against the dollar, 138.94 this morning. So really quite a clear recovery now long term there. Looking at against the euro, it's fairly flat the last few days, sterling against the euro, but looking bullish on the medium and long term trend. Still has work to do on the shorter on the long term trend. The shorter term trend looking bullish. Against the Swiss franc, sterling looking bullish as well, and against the Australian dollar also just holding above the cloud about the 173 level. Bitcoin recovered somewhat last week. We're now back through the cloud on the short-term chart, so that's a good sign. Looks like we found support here on the cloud, so looking stronger. S&P 500 index had a strong week as well, just nudging to new highs above the 2800 level. NASDAQ also looking strong, the NASDAQ 100. Dow Jones also holding its strength, and just an amazing performance over the last year. And then if we look at the Russell 2000, also looking strong as well. The S&P future down very slightly this morning in London, and the Nasdaq E-mini even slighter still. So little change there for a heads up as to what will happen with the US Open today. FTSE 100 index is below the cloud on the short term. Just struggling there a little bit. Stronger sterling probably not helping UK blue chips. The FTSE 250 mid-cap index also lower, and a shortage of clear upside targets. The DAX looking stronger, nudging new highs here. Really looking at that November resistance now. We're very close to that. And the Nikkei also looking stronger, bullish above the cloud in all three time frames. The Hang Seng continues its march upward, just a very straight trend all through the start of this year. The Shanghai index also looking stronger, Chinese stocks looking better, and the Indian stock market really reaching for the sky, so Asia looking very strong indeed. Australian market looking weaker, bearish below the cloud. And if we look at Brent Crude, we are here bearish on the short-term chart, but medium and long-term charts are bullish, 68.87. We're just sitting just below this $70 level on Brent. WTI also much the same picture, of course. US NatGas is above the 320 level. This is a level that really struggles to hold. It'd be good to see if we can just break that 330 level and get back above the cloud on the long-term chart. Copper also looking bearish in the short term, but recovering now a little bit. If we go straight to gold, gold is just looking a bit bearish in the short term chart, but the medium and long term charts still look bullish. Silver, much the same picture, of course. US Treasury yields at 2.66%, really just on the move now, making new multi-year highs. So we are seeing that, and upside targets now 279, 281, and we are also seeing the longer term chart 3.1%. So it does suggest we're going through that 3% level. Apple's holding its strength. Google also looking strong, new all-time highs last week. Amazon looking strong. Facebook not as strong, just sitting below the cloud at the moment. And Microsoft, its uptrend continuing as well. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.